Investigating Division Supplemental Report Form. Again, same case. Detective Tebow. Victim, Mitchell, Stormy Lynn. I remember this name. Let's okay. This is, this might be. Now let's just read it, so I don't say what what Laura did to her. Jen, the couch fairy, from what I can tell, after first trimester must go to hospital for miscarriage. Yeah. Victim, Stormy Lynn Mitchell. Detective Gonzalez and I traveled to Conroe, Texas on 8/27/2024 for a pre-arranged interview with victim Stormy Mitchell. This interview was arranged in response to a letter received by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office on July 1st, 2024 from Stormy Mitchell. In this letter, Stormy references the case involving Laura Owens and Clayton Eckert in Judge Mara's court. Stormy states that Owens stole and doctored an ultrasound image of a pregnancy with twins in a pregnancy scam, attempted to pass the ultrasound off as her own. Stormy outlines how she learned about the doctored ultrasound and the personal grief and suffering this brought about. She stated that Owens capitalized on Stormy and her husband's grief and used it to attempt to harm someone else with no regard to how it would cause pain to Stormy, the person she took it from, let alone the person she was attempting to coerce. She stole the one precious memory they have of their twin babies together. Wow. Laura Owens, you evil, evil person. Detective Gonzalez and I met with Stormy at the Montgomery County Library in Conroe, Texas on 8/27/2024 in a private conference room. The interview was audio recorded and began at the The following is a summary of that interview. Okay, folks, this might get rough. This might be rough to listen to. I began by introducing myself and Detective Gonzalez. I told Stormy that our office was initially ordered by the court to conduct an investigation into Laura Owens. I explained that the office received a letter from her indicating her identity was stolen by taking her ultrasound image. Stormy agreed. I asked Stormy when she had the ultrasound. She told me that it was in December 2014. Stormy told us that she had the ultrasound at the doctor's office in Conroe, which is connected with HCA Conroe Hospital. Stormy couldn't recall what the acronym HCA stood for, but told me it's a hospital system. I asked if this was an image, a video, or both. Stormy said it's an image. Stormy said that in 2011, her first son was stillborn when she was 33 weeks pregnant. After that, she started a blog to help process the grief and to let her friends and family know what happened. From there, she started to post their journey. Stormy got pregnant again with her son, who is now 12 years old. In 2014, Stormy got pregnant again. She kept posting about her pregnancy to keep people updated. At that point, she uploaded this ultrasound to the blog, letting people know what happened. I asked when she uploaded the image. Stormy said it was a couple of weeks later and told me that she still has a copy of the blog. Stormy has removed the blog from being online after everything happened. She said she hadn't realized that people outside of her family had been looking at it. I asked how she found out about this. Stormy said she was on Instagram and got a message from a stranger on the internet. This person told Stormy that she listened to a YouTuber and someone stole her ultrasound image. That person then provided screenshots of the blog that she had taken and screenshots of the YouTuber. Stormy was told to reach out to that person because he has a lot of information. And this person is doing pregnancy scams. Stormy then went on YouTube and saw all the videos about it and saw her photo. Stormy told us that she immediately recognized this as her ultrasound photo. Stormy then reached out to Dave Neal and told him that this is her ultrasound. I said that I have seen several ultrasounds in this case and asked what sets her ultrasound apart from others. Stormy said that she has not looked at other ones involving in this case. She said that she tried not looking into anything in this case other than how she is involved. Stormy said that she and her husband have been trying to get pregnant for many years. They began trying after being married for 5 years, and then 5 years later finally brought home a living child. For them, this is very celebrated. Stormy said she's been pregnant many times, and each time it's been joyous and special. This pregnancy, 2014, which is their last pregnancy, they were pregnant with twins. Stormy said she was told there was a very little chance that she could get pregnant because she has had polycystic ovarian syndrome. Due to this, having the live son and then getting pregnant with twins was a huge deal. Stormy said they lost one of the twins a couple of weeks later. Stormy stated that this is the only photo she has of them together. It's the only physical evidence that she has that being existed. So, folks, not only did Laura Owens steal her ultrasound, she stole Stormy Mitchell's entire story. Because in the trial in front of Judge Mara, this is what she claimed happened, what Laura Owens claimed happened to her. So she stole this woman's ultrasound and then stole her story. You evil, evil person. Stormy told us that when they lost their oldest son, she took pictures of him and she held him. Stormy said in the first miscarriage she bled, it was normal. This one was different. This time her body absorbed the baby. There was no bleeding, there was nothing. The only physical evidence that she has that the baby existed is the ultrasound picture. Stormy said that this is what makes it so special. I looked at the picture and noted that it is her name on it and the name of the facility where it was created. Stormy said that the original one does, but she cut that out on the one that she posted online. She did this because she didn't want everyone to know who her doctor was. Stormy said that the information is on top of the original one. Stormy then showed us the original photo that she has in a frame. This photo has her name on top, her date of birth, the date of the ultrasound, the date of the last period, and the gestational age of 5 weeks and 2 days. Stormy pointed out both babies in the photo. Stormy said that the header information was cut on the one that she posted. Stormy then showed us a screenshot from the blog. The image shows the LMP and the gestational age. Detective Gonzalez asked if they asked her for the gestational age or if they calculate that. Stormy said they calculate that by the size of the sac and also based on her last menstrual period. This is not information that she provided them with. Stormy reviewed the images that she has of the ultrasounds and the blog. She then uploaded them to a flash drive that I supplied. I also took still shots of the framed ultrasound photograph. Stormy said that this is what it looked like and feels that it's easily identifiable. Detective Gonzalez asked if there was ever an ultrasound image or video where it has baby A and baby B labeled. Stormy said she had not, and if there's anything like that, it was created by someone else. I asked Stormy if she looked at the ultrasound online. Stormy indicated that she did. I asked if she recalled what it had written on the top. Stormy said it had someone else's name on it. I asked if she recognized any of the other writing that was on it. Stormy indicated not. Stormy agreed that it was her ultrasound with someone else's information on it. All of her information was removed. Detective Gonzalez showed Stormy an ultrasound and told her if it's what one of the victims was shown. Detective Gonzalez asked if she has ever seen that before. Stormy said that it looks like her ultrasound, it just looked like someone blurred it. Stormy pointing out the areas that appeared blurred. Detective Gonzalez asked if her original has two other particular markings. Stormy said no. The one says P. Detective Gonzalez showed another image and asked if that one is hers. Stormy said that's hers, that's her blog. She said her blog says I still believe, and the name of the post is Vanishing. Detective Gonzalez asked Stormy if she knows Laura Owens, or if she has ever talked to her before. Stormy said no. She has never heard of her prior to this. Detective Gonzalez asked when she found out about this. Stormy said that it was in March, later determined to have been in April. I told Stormy that I understand that she was notified by someone who was anonymous. Stormy said yes. I asked how she found out about Dave Neal. Stormy said that's the person on YouTube that she was told about by the anonymous person. The person said they think that her ultrasound picture was stolen. They were able to find Stormy because they posted a screenshot of her blog with her name on it. I asked if she had ever spoken to Dave Neal. Stormy said not before that. I asked if she has spoken to him since. Stormy said just via email. Dave provided Stormy with information concerning who Laura Owens is, that there was a fake ultrasound video, and that hers was discovered in Greg Gillespie's trial. They filled Stormy in on what was happening and asked if they could do a fundraiser for her son. Stormy said she eventually said yes to that. As things progressed with the hearings, Dave would keep her updated periodically with things like court dates. Stormy was also asked to write letters, which she felt compelled to do. I asked if that's the letter that we received. Stormy said yes. I asked Stormy how this affected her. Stormy said it's caused anxiety and fear. She fears that people are going to be able to find her. Stormy continued by telling us by the little thing that she has found about Laura, she's afraid she's going to be able to find her and hurt her family. It's also brought back all the feelings of grief, pain, and anxiety, which she had previously been able to work through. Stormy told us that this is for her husband also. It's brought back the feelings that they had of loss. Stormy said they feel very vulnerable, and she's very afraid and sad. I asked if she's willing to aid in prosecution. Stormy said she's absolutely is. Oh, hell yeah, Stormy. Go get her. Go get her. I asked if she had any contact with anyone in the internet world other than Dave Neal. Stormy said that someone had messaged her after the first person with the same information. There's also a person named Megan Fox, a journalist who does stuff with Dave Neal, who asked her to write a letter. Stormy was also contacted by Clayton's lawyer, Greg Woodnick. I asked what Mr. Woodnick talked to her about. Stormy said that he just asked who she was. Stormy said she just wanted to know what she could do about this and how she can protect her family and herself. She emailed Mr. Woodnick and they talked on the phone. He asked who she was and circumstances around her ultrasound. I asked Stormy if she had questions. Stormy asked what it looks like from here. I said the investigation is still in early stages. I explained that there is a lot of information online that needs to be examined. I said this will be a time-consuming investigation and will take time. The recording concluded at this time there was no further relevant information. Wow. This poor woman. And Laura stole the ultrasound and stole this woman's story to lie in court under oath. The sheer audacity the evilness. Laura Owens does not care who she hurts, as long as she can hurt them. Because Laura Owens feels that she's been wronged. They don't believe me. They don't want to date me. And if they don't want to date me, I'm going to hurt them. And the more I learn about this, the more calculated, the more evil it gets. A few days ago, I made a video comparison between Jodi Arias, Amber Heard, and Sarah Boone. I should have included Laura Owens in that as well. The title of that video is just a few days ago. It's Borderline and Narcissism, 3 Women, 1 Pattern. I should have included Laura Owens in that video. But you can watch that video and tell me, yeah, Laura Owens definitely deserves to be in that video.